You keep saying you want a peaceful life, right? But your identity is addicted to urgency. So what are we doing here? And I know that's uncomfortable to hear, but stay with me, okay? You say you want a calmer life and you want more time. You want more space. You love quiet mornings, longer vacations, dinner without your phone sitting face up next to your plate. You want to finish work and actually be finished with the work. You want to be with your children without mentally rewriting tomorrow's presentation. I know you want to sleep really deeply. You want to create freely. You want to be a powerful leader. You want peace. But then a quiet week arrives and you instantly go looking for a problem. Your business is going too well? So what do? You start checking the number 17 times. The team is handling everything, so you find something to correct. There's nothing that is pressing or urgent in your inbox. So all of a sudden you're answering emails that could clearly wait until Monday. You finally have an afternoon to yourself. And then all of a sudden you remember 6 things that you should be doing. Or how about this one? You finally sit down to rest, and within 20 minutes you're already reorganizing your cupboard. Why? I'll tell you why. Because some women have spent so many years being needed and responsible and busy that peace begins to feel suspicious. Urgency starts to feel productive. Pressure feels important. Exhaustion feels earned. And chaos? Well, chaos just feels familiar. This is one of the private problems of highly capable women. You have become so exceptional at handling pressure that you may have unconsciously built an identity around being the woman who handles pressure. You're the one that people call. You're the fixer. You're the problem solver. You're the dependable one. You're the woman who can make it happen. And you've been rewarded for this identity. Promotions and praise and money. You get recognition. There's people saying, I don't know how you do it all. And somewhere along the way, your brain started connecting busyness with value. So if I'm busy, I'm valuable. If I'm needed, I'm important. If I'm burnt out and exhausted, I must be accomplishing something. And so if everything is calm, then who am I? That's an identity question. Because you can consciously desire peace while subconsciously continuing to create conditions that require your old identity. So the emergency gives the fixer something to fix. The overwhelmed schedule gives high-capacity women something to survive. The impossible workload allows the exceptional woman to keep proving that she's exceptional. And so now we're having a very different conversation, because what if the chaos isn't happening to you? What if some of it is being maintained by an identity that has no idea who she is without it? Because wealth requires creativity. Creativity requires cognitive space. And while effective leadership requires discernment, discernment requires the ability to think. And so you cannot access your sophisticated thinking when your mind is permanently responding to urgency. Your next extraordinary idea might require a quieter mind. Your next business model may emerge on a Tuesday afternoon when nothing is scheduled. Your next $1 million idea may require 3 uninterrupted ideas and a beautiful view. Marriage may become richer when your spouse gets the woman instead of whatever energy is left after the world has finished using her. Your children may remember the conversations you had when you were not simultaneously focused on the screen. Peace is not the absence of ambition, okay? Peace can be evidence that your capacity has matured. You no longer need pressure to perform. You no longer need panic to produce. You no longer need a deadline breathing down your neck to access your brilliance. You can create from intention. You can lead with vision. You can become highly effective without becoming highly depleted. First, you may have to become comfortable with a life that no longer needs you to save it every day. That's identity recalibration. Sometimes becoming that woman isn't about adding another capability. Sometimes it's releasing the identity that was celebrating for carrying too much. So this is the identity prescription that I have for you. This is what I'd like for you to do. Stop requiring urgency to prove that your life is important. Become the woman who can experience peace without immediately creating something to recover from. Your brilliance doesn't require burnout to activate it, okay? Become the woman. Everything else follows. My name is Shani Leatham. I'm your transformation specialist and wealth identity mentor.